All right, some more World of Warcraft Classic Era Hardcore Self-Found Mode. There are no expansions, I can't use the auction house, I can't trade, I essentially can't do anything. And I do have the official, well, it's not the official, the hardcore add-on on top of the hardcore server, because I wanted to monitor my time so that if I ever do die and I keel over and I decide to play this hunter on a classic era server, then I'll call it something else, but it'll be a continuation where it'll be self-found mode. And this basically sort of keeps me verified that I've been running the add-on to make sure that I'm not using the auction house and all that kind of stuff. You could be saying, and this is a repeat of everything I've ever said, oh, it's 99.6%. Maybe for that 0.6%, he quickly went to the auction house, he bought a bow, and he did something. And unfortunately, you would have every right to think that. But as long as I'm actually on here, on the official server, you can't think that. But I have been running that add-on 100% of the time. And other people that have run the add-on will probably be able to attest to the fact that it does drop. When I first loaded it, it was 100%, then it dropped to 99.5%, and then it stabilized at 99.6%, and it hasn't budged since. What most people say is so long as you're at 90% and above, people will believe you. Because it doesn't hold you accountable to other stuff. Like, I partied when I did Hogger. I can solo Hogger, but I decided to help someone out and do it. You're technically not supposed to, as per the add-on, as per its rules. No grouping in the open world, no battlegrounds allowed. Buffs from others are allowed, but don't ask for others for the buffs. Just like weird things like that, but how is it going to know that? That's just one of those things where you have to be honest and hope that the people take your word for it. I have no reason to make this up. I mean, if you look at my World of Warcraft videos, I've posted hundreds of them over the years on my channel. I don't think I've ever made a single dime on any of my World of Warcraft videos. So why now, after half a decade, would I start lying? Would I think that magically all of a sudden, because I'm in self-found mode, I'm going to start getting tens of thousands of views on my videos? Yeah, no. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. So, there you go. I'm doing this because for me, this is fun, and I'm excited. Now, speaking of self-found mode, I came across this little gem yesterday. Gotta feed kitty. Look what I came across. So this here is from Hogger, the quest reward. I got that. Well, that's nothing impressive. I got that from killing some of the gnolls, whatever they're called. The Hogger, the Hogger-like people. I got that from just a regular drop. And then that I bought from the vendor. And then all this junk is just from the ground, because it's literally just that junk. And I think for this character here, it's actually the first time I'm here. I mean, not the first time, because I created my character here, but I mean, it's the first time I'm actually questing here. Because when I first came here, if you saw my first video, and if you didn't, don't go and watch it. You're here. That's enough punishment. Unlike other YouTubers, like, oh, make sure you go and you check it out. I'll have a link down below in the description. Nobody wants to see it. And if they do, trust me, you don't need to tell them to go see it. They'll innately just know to do that on their own. But I started here. But I came across a lovely little gnome mage. And I whispered them and I said, listen, you know, I'm on self-found mode. I don't like being a beggar, but do you think you could possibly ship my ass to Darnassus so I can learn bows and quest out there for something different? My last couple characters died, and I really like bows. They're quieter, just whatever. And they're like, yeah, sure, no problems. I was starting to run towards them in Ironforge, because I did /60 who mage Ironforge. Oh, there's your brother, or your sister, or whatever. And they came to me. So you start off as a gnome, like or a dwarf in here. And they, like, yeah, as I started running, by the time I was, like, right there, they met me. They left Ironforge because they have the mount. So they were just very nice. So I did Darnassus, Teldrassil area. Got up to this point, did, like, one or two... Oh, no, I did quite a few quests, actually, in Elwyn Forest. And then I did, like, one in Westfall, and then it has me come out here, the Zygor Guide. The Zygor Guide is amazing because... it's one of the better guides out there. Like, it just go here or go there. I don't like having to think. Go, okay, so I'm in this zone. I should go here. I should go there. Oh, wait, remember there's that one quest there. Because there's Questy. You can just look at... Questy's amazing. Because Questy just shows you, like, where every quest is. And what level you need to be to do it. And Questy is just a godsend. It really, really is. And Zygor just kind of knows, you know what? You went to Westfall. I want you to come here, do a couple quests. Then I want you to piss off and go back to where you were. And it's the whole per hour being the most efficient is what that does. I'm starting to slowly go out of my way to go and collect herbs. Because I don't ever want to be at a point, if I end up surviving, that I go to a place and I can, you know, skin, but I can't herb. And that's usually what ends up happening with me. I'm not saying these are the best professions. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing. Some will argue that other professions are better. Hey, I can always do a profession later. But for now, I just wanted to gather. I just wanted to get my ass out there doing something. Rather than just talking about it, I actually wanted to just do it. And because I can't use the auction house, it also helps me not buy stuff too. It holds me accountable. But at 60, you get unbound self-found or something like that, basically. You did your 1 to 60 on your own. Once you're 60, I think you get a different buff, and then you're allowed to... Oh, I can grab Earthroot now. And you're allowed to use the AH because I think you turn off your self-found adventurer and you get a better one. So when people see you, they're like, ooh. And, I have mixed feelings on that. I feel like you should be able to keep the buff to show people that all the gear you are getting at 60 is self-found and not just gotten from the auction house. Mind you, there's only so much stuff you can get from the auction house, and it's not all that great. Quiet here in the tundrid hills of Dunmorrow. I've heard people call it Dunmorog. I've called it Dunmorrow my whole life. For 20 years. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm very proud of myself getting herbalism to almost 50. Yeah, I just can't get enough of this game. This mode is really reinvigorating my passion for wanting to play this game so aggressively. Hours at a time with Dragon's Dogma out, Rise of the Ronin, Skull and Bones, the new MLB The Show. Like, there's all these great games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's a bunch of these new games that have come out, and I know I'm repeating some of the lines I'm saying in my other videos in case you haven't made it to my other videos, which I don't recommend. Like I said, you check out. You don't want to do that to yourself. This is hardcore enough having to watch one of my videos on here. And again, these are very, like, laid back, a lot of blinking, a lot of talking, not a lot of drama, not a lot of, oh, sick, bruh, did you see that? I'm not one of those YouTubers. This is just my personality. Just how I am. If you met me on the street, this is what you're getting. I'm not saying that's exciting, but I'd rather be loved for what I am than hated for... What was that saying? I can't remember now. It helps if I remember it. And hated for what... I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for what I'm not. There, that makes more sense. I had to give that a moment to think about it. And to give myself a moment to think about it. Jeepers creepers.
I've the finest wires in the land.
Do you now? So that was the axe that I actually treated myself to. And then I found out, you bastard, it was no good. So because it does less damage, it doesn't matter how cool it looks, it's taken up room. These are for a quest in Westfall. I ain't gonna throw those out. Might as well bring those in there. These, I can't do anything with them. 3.0. You can't use maces anyways. So you just do that. Because you really don't have much of a choice. I hate this goddamn quest.
You got my attention?
Why does he have us go in here? Now, mind you, this is not a hardcore guide. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take into consideration, like... I hate the ones where it's like, go in real deep. Deep into the belly of the beast. Oh, come on. I'm not that close. Yeah, you have to enter the cave because I don't remember why you have to, per se. Earthroot. My goodness. There's a lot of herbs. Delicious herbs. Might as well grab them. Every little bit of money counts. I doubt he actually said kill. He just went... That was the voice acting for these little rock jaw bone snappers. Has a good ring to it, doesn't it? But this is definitely somewhere you could find yourself. I don't even know what the buff is. I just click it. Not taking any chances. We gotta watch for the respawn as well, which anytime you come in, if a place is kind of dead, you gotta watch it. Where are you going? Just hamstringed your ass. I better not get a bag now, or I'll be pissed. After spending my hard-earned cash, 10 silver on 2 6-slot bags, the black one I got from some Defias. I'm not too sure, again, if this is one of those that I have to go in. Kill 7 rockja. Otherwise, this cave's not that bad if I don't have to go in deep. There was another one I had to go in deep that was actually more dangerous when I was a slightly lower level, but I didn't do it on this character. Not that crazy. My pet just... Hey! Let me get that for you. God, I love the bow animation from the dwarf. It's just so good. So good. If I do another hardcore character, I'm probably going to do like a priest or something like that. And it's not going to be self-found mode. Fuck that. I want the best gear I can get. Are you kidding me? Again, you kind of... Once the bodies start disappearing after you've looted them, another trick is you just don't loot the bodies. Because I remember some 20 years ago when I first discovered it, if you don't loot them, they're going to take that much longer to despawn and then for the new one to spawn. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything deep in the cave that that I need here. Kind of like the, whatever that was supposed to mean. You know, the one there. In Elwyn Forest. Just below South Shore. My sweet pineapple. Goldshire. But yeah, we should be good. Should be good here. Why couldn't I move there? Might as well start, kinda, working my way out. And then see what it tells me. See? That's what I'm getting at. Shoot! Jeepers. Don't be shy now. Definitely not a flashy character with the bow, but that's okay. If I wanted flashy, I would have done like a mage or something like that. No, we already got that. All right. Calm down. I don't want to get too close to someone else. Are there no bone snappers out here? Maybe that's why you have to go in. Yeah, no, there's none. Okay. We gotta get the bone snapper inside the cave. That's fine. As long as they don't all respawn at the same time. And I peck them off one by one. Yeah, let's do it. They better not talk. There's probably like a chest somewhere. I'm not grabbing it. Piss on that. Yeah, there we go. We're done. Leave the cave and never return. My failed attempt at trying to sound like the Lich King. From the Bolvar Forge. Anyways, if I have to explain it. Yeah, so doing this at like level 8, excuse me, or level 9 on your own. See, now it's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Come on, kitty. Do me proud. That wasn't so bad. As a hardcore self-found, profession limits should be lifted. You should be able to do all of them, honestly. Really, truthfully. Because you're not going to be able to interact with the AH or anything like that. You're going to have to vendor everything anyways. So let me pick up mining, skinning, herbing, alchemy, tailoring, blacksmithing. Let me do it all. In the name of hardcore.
What's on your mind?
Oh, if you only knew. I can't wait to be 14, lad.
Great to meet you.
14! 15% increased health. Not too sure where I'm going to go after with my build, but I'm going to have to definitely carefully give it some thought. As I don't want to have to pay for a respec. It's expensive. I think this is the one. Food and drink. Might as well.
Finest wares in the land.
Anytime I can empty my shit, I might as well do it. See? A stack of 6 will give me 78 copper. 78 copper, but once you get to silk, that's where the money comes in better. 78 copper, take a look at how much I get from them turned into bandages at low levels. It's not that great. 78 copper. Exactly. That's 18 copper less. That's, I'm just saying. That's something.
Safe travels.
I think this is the one where I'm going to have to kill the bear. I think. Elder Craig boar. Boars are good too. Really wish you could have more than 3 pets. I don't remember. I almost want to look it up. Truthfully. I just don't remember that nonsense. 3 pets. Because I don't remember what it's like at 60. I'll have to look that up. Because leveling the pets, training them, oh my god. Arguably, one of the classes that's changed the most over the years is the hunter. Definitely one of. I mean, they all have drastically in their own way. I can't wait to pick up them higher end herbs. There's a lot of people out that go, herbs? Really? Herbalism? Herbalism. That's right, not herbalism. I'm calling it herbalism. And there's a big bear. Bears can make decent pets. I mean, anything can make a decent pet. Not everything makes a fantastic, phenomenal pet. That's the difference. But I do know that boars were absolutely favored as one of the top pets in terms of popularity. Like, very few people use a spider or stuff like that. Wind serpent, I think, is one of the most underappreciated pet. Like, the least used pet. That's actually really, really good. But the owl with screech from a carrion vulture, which you get at... I think the lowest level one that's got screech is 16. It's either 14 or 16. Pretty sure it's 16. An elder something something. Now we're a big boy now. We're going through that tunnel. I don't know if I could handle being in the wetlands. Might be a little too wet for what I can handle. I don't have a bathing suit to handle all that wetness. That's me trying to be funny. It's not really working out. Okay. Yeah, this is the one where you gotta go and kill a bear. And I can always come back later to it.
Here there.
What do you mean, turn in the lost pet? Excuse me. My goodness. Snow leopard. Kill your brother. Don't come for me. That's what you get. I wish my cat stayed that big, but whatever. There's a lot of things I wish. What you gonna do? Exactly. Nothing. Someday I might try the whole seasons thing. I just don't really know how that works, honestly. I don't have a full grasp on how that works. I really, really hope the bear isn't triggered by the quest, because that would suck donkey ass. Oh, thank God he's up there. Mange claw, whatever that thing's called. There's the pilot. I was like, calm down now. Oh, we do have to kill him. Oh, well, I'll tame you next time. Okay? This is nothing personal. Come on. Why won't my pet attack it? I was like, if I get disconnected and get killed, I will fucking snap. Because that's out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it. I got a near 2 gigabyte per second internet. Yeah, that's not a good sign. And how come I can't view the latency? I mean, you can usually just tell the latency. Really? By like, boom. Yeah. Nearly instantaneous. But yeah, I might try the season thing. I'm a little bit confused on it. Like, I've done my research. I've read up on it. I just don't grasp it. I feel like I'm brain dead. It's not really registering what the hell's going on. You get some things like double XP or whatever. Something about a blood red moon, some weird shit. I don't get it, and I think by the end of the season, I don't know how long a season lasts, your character gets not like deleted, but then it's done, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want that. But then again, here, if I die, I'm done. 5 silver, 490. 5 silver. Might as well go for that one. Run through the... Really? Am I seasoned enough? Really? Is 14 good enough? I want a croc. I should have named him Irwin. Get it? Irwin, the crocodile hunter. That was actually what my first night elf hunter was named ever. And it was so long ago when I did it. Oh, he was still alive and well. And when he passed away, people were like, oh, did you name him because of Steve Irwin? Because he was like, bitch, I made this character years before he died. There's a bunch of ugly ogres, orcs, whatever, in here at some point. Lakmadan. But yeah, props to people who play hardcore and they're like in full tier 2. I think some people even have tier 3. I saw a rogue called Bomber LOL or something, whatever. And they were practically in full, like, bone scythe armor. And I was like, God damn. Because, like, you die once. That's it. Your group dies. You fuck up. And you... Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. I'm not quite... Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Wetlands... Okay. Yeah. Was getting ahead of myself. There's a flight path down here that you absolutely want to grab. But we'll enter this building. Yeah, don't die now. Fucking cry.
Interest you on a pint?
$6.8. Ooh, a one-hander that's almost better DPS than it, but 2 agility, 2 stamina. Doesn't get much better than that. I'll be able to wear mail eventually, so... In some ways I should be mindful of that, but that's at level 40. Yeah. He only has mail.
Watch your back. You got my attention. What's on your mind?
Oh, you really want me to stick around here, eh? Stormpike's orders. 6 silver for bringing Stormpike's request to Fern Long. I'll do it. 6 silver. Jeepers. Almost got lost for a second there. I was like, oh, where am I going? I don't know if this is considered a higher level zone. It might be. Peace Bloom. This is actually where my Night Elf Druid is on Thingamabobber. Just regular classic era. Nothing hardcore about that. Yeah. Might be a little bit higher than, say, Red Ridge. No. Yeah. Red Ridge is like the step up. Elder Black Bear. Not just any Black Bear, but an Elder one. Been around the block a couple times. I can actually increase my herbalism now. Skill at a trainer. Oh yeah, those rat vermins. Kill mountain boars, even though they don't have on their thing from the questy that it could give me what I need. Yeah, I was gonna say, check yourself. You stay on my kitty. Chunk of boar meat. Well, can't we just take an extra moment and cut out his intestines while we're at it? Oh, we do have to kill black bears. Come on. And no, I don't have Arcane Shot, because it's basically a waste of mana. Gotta make sure I don't feed my kitty the bear meat. Oh, you just spawned out of nowhere. Actually, it wasn't out of nowhere. It was from somewhere. It was right there. Me being the smartass that I am. So this is nice. I went through Dunmorrow, so I don't think I'd done any footage of that since I made my character in Classic Hardcore, because I think I started off right away in Darnassus when I got ported over for my first video. This way we've got some different areas that I'm exploring. This is a nice place because it's also near the Badlands. I like the Badlands. It's got a unique look. And it's like right next to here, and it's like this area's low, that area's considered upper mid-level. Yeah, I think I am going to be here for a little while. Spider Ichor. A lot of herbs here. I'm glad I've got the add-on so that I can kind of remember where things are, but I mean, ultimately, really, truthfully, when you're at like 60, if you make it that far, nobody's coming here to vendor the herbs from this location. Right? Like, who's doing that? I'm not. I'm gonna stick to like the Plague Lands and stuff like that and vendor that shit. There's no way I'm ever gonna get like whatever it is, 640 gold for an epic mount. I mean, it's possible. Probably die in the process of even getting to 100. I think if you save up all your money, I think you get like a couple of hundred gold by the time you hit 60, just to give you a little bit of perspective in self-found mode. It's not necessarily going to be accurate for everybody. Obviously, if you do more grinding, you'll have more. If you didn't pick up as much loot or get as lucky, it could be less. It still kind of gives you a little bit of an idea, though. Yeah, I really like this area. This area reminds me a lot of... Oh my god. It's on the tip of my tongue. Just a little bit, not much. North of that place there. That narrows it down. Hillsbrad Foothills. Yeah, the Hinterlands. Got a hint of the Hinterlands. Well, I think I'm going to be here for a while because the drop rate on these are actually absurdly low. What am I at here? Oh, my sweet pineapple. I'm already at 35 minutes. This is like an episode and a half of South Park. So definitely I'm going to end it. So as always, if you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm and trying to make me relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up on the internet. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off in half. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, exactly. You can go ahead and do so, and if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.